Computer. There she is. Computer lady has sprung into spring just like the rest of us.
Oh.
So, curiosity, it can kill. Our druid found out something about cats last time.
Indeed.
And
That's
why did they say curiosity can kill them? Opened a
yep.
door in the process of trying to chase down one of the leaders of the gang that's been working to create dangerous things here in the tomb. Then, upon opening one of the doors, found a hulking clay golem that endeavored and did its best to smash everybody flat.
Dude, it's best to give me the worst hugs.
Expert kiting turned out the win. You set the scary monster against a pair of gamers.
It's fine. We almost all, well, I say we, I mean me, almost died. But that's okay.
Well, into every adventure, a little challenge must fall. So,
Indeed.
I believe the very tail end of that is where we left off last time. Is that this was indeed the aftermath of everybody was just sort of in a tumble around the area where this big fight had taken place.
Yes.
Thea's going to use greed from her rip and tear to do an investigation to see what kind of treasures or possibly hidden exit I can find because there was no wizard.
Oh yeah, you were gonna do that.
He done slipped away.
Again.
Motherfucker.
So as it comes to the seeking of treasure, one Thea on track, focused, laser focus, remembered exactly where she was. Wait. I was looking for treasure.
Because of course she did.
That would be a 25.
The spawning of another human isn't going to stop Thea from remembering to look for treasure.
So you begin digging around in this room, and one of the first things that you notice is that there are gaps in. So there's two shelves with books, and there are gaps in the collection.
Bastard.
He took
Clearly
important
took
stuff.
some books.
It looks like there was a hasty selection of things that are now missing, and they are not there. Now that you've had time to sort of slow down and look around, you do see that it's two bookshelves. There is actually a part of the room that looks like it was used for sleeping. Like this guy looks like he didn't actually go to where his bed was. He just sort of was here, like created a little nest in the corner, like sleeping there while studying. There are papers scattered around. And you do find one, because you're specifically looking. You do find, as you're searching, there's a spot where you're like, this shelf doesn't feel quite right where his main desk is, and you do find there's a little like sub compartment underneath that, and when you pop it open, you do find a small dark leather bound book in there, but it doesn't look super. It's not super big. It's sort of smaller, and it has a tie around it. Has it tied up tight.
A journal.
Let's open it up and see.
Hmm.
Let's open it up and see.
Sure. That's a great idea.
Oh, dear.
Swear to Knox if this thing
Aw.
explodes.
It'll be-
John, Yadu, you
I'm
forgot your
outside that-
sign.
Yes, I know.
I'm outside that room, right?
I'm at the doorway in case the wizard was there so I can blast him.
We'll use
I
the
am
other.
s-
We'll use the other side of the sign.
Mm, yeah.
I can't.
How long have you been
Knox?
sitting on?
Ah,
How long have you been sitting on that one?
3 months. I plan ahead. Just ask, ask a fan about my backstory.
Uh,
You did what for who? And why?
and you only decided to tell us now.
Right. That's called good role play.
Excellent.
as you undo the leather that's tying this book closed, all of you hear really loudly bells. Sounds an awful lot like alarm bells.
Oh dear.
Really loud.
Someone really didn't want anyone reading his diary. Dear diary, today I saw a balloon, and then I killed
Well,
it.
we shall see how much they truly care about it being red.
I don't have the health for that kind of experimentation, Thea.
Oh, fair point.
Go bleed on
And I'm
Yadu.
running low on spell slots.
I'm running low on hit points.
So by all means, Miss Rogue, take the front.
Ah,
You're our tank now.
Careful.
Have fun tanking.
Which way to the exit?
there
We're
are still
suspecting there's a hidden exit in here.
yeah, and there's still a couple things in this that we haven't touched yet.
Um,
No, we
There's
still
also
need
a
to get
battle
those,
out front.
rewards in the heroes hall.
Oh
I'm
shit,
gonna
that's right.
turn the volume up because I'm having a hard time hearing people. All right.
Oh yeah, we still need to get our rewards. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. And we need to get the gold that's in the Shroomy room
Yep,
and jewels.
yep.
I'm figuring that's the smartest way out.
Maybe.
So that lasts probably about 2 rounds for time purposes, and then it just stops.
Okay.
Ow.
You don't actually see anybody come running.
Well, yes, after what's happened in here, I don't think anybody's coming in. I think they're all trying to get out.
Yeah, the few dudes who showed up to reinforce got turned to dust.
We may have killed.
They probably ran into one of the other rooms we haven't touched yet.
Oh, probably.
We probably killed them all.
Well, and according to the
So,
map, there
since
is
the
one
alarm
right
went off.
across the way from where I am.
Yep.
Yep.
So
What
while
is this
Thea's
little
over there, I'm
booklet showing now that the alarm has sounded?
yes.
As you're looking at it, you're like, I don't. This looks squiggly and squirrely, and
Oh, wizard shit.
probably something that Elsbeth really wants.
Hey, Elspeth.
What's
Catch.
up?
And she's just gonna throw it.
Here, crap, or crap.
Any sign of a doorway out of here, or did he turn invisible and sneak out during the fighting?
Well, I'm standing where he likely left from.
Yeah, when all the other people came in, if he was invisible.
Yeah, and is there a doorway directly across from here? Our map says there should be.
There is, and it is closed.
Not anymore. I'm kicking it in.
Oh, okie dokie.
Where's the
Yeah.
door?
Bam.
Bam.
Right there.
All
right. Any people in there?
Not anymore.
Good.
There is, however, food and drink. There are a bunch of ale casks. lining the one wall, a bunch of things that look like everybody rushed out in the middle of their meal.
We don't care
And-
about that.
Well, you don't care about that. I'm going over and grabbing 2 mugs.
I'm with you.
Well, yes. From the sheer smell alone, you're with me, I'm sure.
Yeah, so there's nothing particularly ominous or dangerous, or this looks like where people would come in, get their food, their drink, whatever, and move on again.
Yeah, they're currently on the bottom of my shoe, yes.
Yeah.
So I grabbed 2 mugs and I said, grab 2 mugs. And we head back, and I'm gonna head back in, and I'm going over to Azathan.
I'm alive.
Here, drink this. Life will suck less.
There you go.
I'm not gonna say no to free beer. I will drink.
I will join him.
Awesome. As for the rest of the stuff, Thea, like I said, there's a bunch of missing notes. There's a bunch of stuff that looks like it was hastily like grabbed up. The stuff that's there doesn't strike you as overly important, although you do have a researcher background. Give me one more roll with that in mind.
Is that just straight?
I don't know what's
20?
tied into your do an investigate.
Yeah, investigate.
Investigate? Oh, I thank you.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
Triple specialized. Why, thank you.
27.
You gave her a soft flop, dude.
Yeah, I forgot. So
Expertise is a hell of a drug.
there is one book there. And I believe, now I'm trying to remember, I believe we discussed that there was a book that looked like it was in a language that you saw or understood, but it was just off enough that you're like, wait.
Different dialect of it.
Like
Yeah.
Old Elven.
Right, but not. It was more of a like Old Elven, but not really that. You do
Right.
find one book here that is sort of that as well.
I'm going to grab that book.
Okay. That's really the only stuff of value. Otherwise, it's random paraphernalia of your basic I live here kind of crap.
Ooh, an erotic novel.
What's that?
I said, ooh, an erotic novel.
That might not be a thing you want from this guy.
This guy probably not.
Hot yug on succubus action.
Oh God damn
Whoa. Whoa. Thanks. There's an image I didn't need.
Psychic damage for everyone involved.
I only heard part of it, so I'm safe.
Ugh. Auditory processing. Why do you fail me?
All right. So the question now is, what's everyone doing? Where are you headed?
We're going back to that hero hall and collecting those rewards.
Yeah, I sort of did distract everyone from that. And then we got to get the hell out.
Which I'm recommending is back through the fungus room.
Yes.
To collect more jewels and gold.
Nobody
Which
argued.
Cool.
There is a fight happening out front.
Yeah,
There is.
and our best way to be able to sneak out while said fight is happening and figure out who's on whose side is to go out the way we came in.
Yep.
What he said.
There you go.
Oops.
nope, that
What's
was a
that
dead guy.
skull doing there?
Sorry. Grabbed the wrong one.
The
There we go.
skull, you know.
Same.
Yeah.
So are you going, you go back up? Are you going back to the tomb?
Yep.
Okay.
We were gifted reward by the spirits.
Yeah, the 6 rewards or whatever. She
Okay.
is going back to the one she was originally going for.
So yeah, at least we got that going for us.
I'm actually gonna head back to while they're doing that, because I know they're gonna have to come back my way anyways. I'm actually going to head back up to the room up north where we had the fight with everybody and just comb through the information and resources there that weren't burned to a crisp.
Okay. So as Thea, you're not even going to get that far back in there. As you get back, basically right where Elsbeth is standing, there are things just essentially arrayed on the floor, laid out right there. As
Oh.
you come in, and
Alright.
It's like DoorDash for treasure.
Nice.
that's a fabulous way to put that. Where did my person go? My not person. Where's my not person? All right. The hell with it. We're using one of these not people. Boop.
It's the snack that smiles back.
Goldfish.
Our gifts, you hear a voice, this disembodied voice. Our gifts, sadly, have been limited over time. Things have been lost. Things have been destroyed. Some things are more worn than we had hoped. But we have the two core sets of things that will help the true heroes protect and save the realm. First, and this disembodied ghostly person turns towards Elsbeth. If you have the power of wizardry, you then have the ability to use the garb of the world. And these 1, 2, 3, 4 things float up to you. First, the gloves of the starry sky. I'll have you write this down after. It's okay.
Okay.
And they look like opera gloves that are sort of that deep night color, not black, but deep purpley with glitter almost. The goggles of the sun, which and have the full description on that one, but basically they are these thick lenses that you can basically wear with a leather goggle set. A necklace, the token of the deep. And that one, you're like, oh, I bet I know. You're like, that's clicking for me. I bet I know what that one is. And the belt of the earth. And this is like a sturdy looking wide leather belt. And they sort of all go to you.
Thank you.
But then we need the steadiest. We need the truly strong, the firm.
He is gonna scream for Yadu. Oh, you're on mute.
I'm standing right behind you.
Oh.
She screams, "Oh!"
Yadu! Right
And
here.
actually,
I was going to say that sounds like Dundon.
Wow,
Yeah, it's one
it
of the
sounds like
two.
Dundon.
The ghost does sort of lean towards Dundon.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Oh,
Are
wait,
you-
I'm missing the. Oh shit, we're giving out magical items. Give me a minute, guys.
Oh, that's okay. You're busy. Just stay where you are. We'll tell you all about it later.
Hunting for charcoal. Well done. Um, for you to be steadfast, the armband of confrontation, and this really fancy leather armband, wide leather with this intricate tooled design in silver,
ooh.
is the first thing to float to you. Then a little crystal, the crystal of alacrity. The shield, and then this really gorgeous metal shield. You're like, ooh,
Ooh.
that looks delightful. The shield of vigor. And finally, this round golden medal with a full chain. The hero's heart. You will stand when others fall. And the ghost was, as soon as they say that, disappears.
Oh, well, thank you.
I think Elspeth should take a moment just looking at all this like, holy.
And if you slide to the site, absolutely all of it is strongly glowing magic. Um, with that,
Carefully put this all in my pack, so I need to. I need to look at all this.
well, with that, you feel this weird. You're like, wait, I kind of. You have this weird sense, and the longer you concentrate on it, the more you think about it. And the same thing for Dundon as well. The more you think about it, and the more you concentrate on it, the more you're like, no, I kind of get it. As you're holding the things, you're like, no, I kind of somehow this ghost has imparted the knowledge of what these things do.
Ooh.
The intent was that these original heroes used these tools in conjunction with some great magic. And that is how it just sort of sinks in, and as you put the picture together, you're like, wait. This whole section of the city is under this dome. That every time you took a piece of the heart in and out, the whole thing shook.
Oh.
Like a
Now
bell.
you've repaired the heart, and now you're like, wait a minute. These were the people who used this stuff in conjunction with something to make this dome, to protect this chunk of the world. Now, but then you're like, how? What's the next thing? Because you're getting the sense of these things, these pieces, and much as the ghost predicted, the power level is just like super drain.
Sure.
So I will write all this stuff down, but I'm going to give you the quick and dirty on this one.
Yeah.
So garb of the world, it's gloves of the starry sky. You can do light on command. You can also do 3 times a day. You can do shooting stars,
Oh, nice.
which is 5d4 damage in a 15-foot area.
Ah, a
Shooting
baby
stars.
version of Meteor Storm.
Yeah.
Be like.
The goggles are essentially they're protective. And once a day, you can use them to cast Sunbeam. As you would guess, the token of the deep is about underwater breathing. It's actually not as powerful as the one that you have.
Okay.
And the belt of the earth doubles your carrying capacity.
Oh, wow.
And there's another one, but I will need to get you the details on another ability that it has.
Okay.
As for the virtues of the hero,
Yep.
that armband, the armband of confrontation, one time a day you automatically get first initiative.
Nice.
Nice.
The crystal of alacrity, you need to get it worked into a weapon somehow, or some other thing. So it's one of those power crystals, like Azathan has been using.
Crystals, yes.
You can give +1 to your opponents, much like the bless spell, for 5 rounds one time a day. It also gives you +5 to speed.
Oh, nice.
So between that and the boots that ignore terrain, you're going to be one
Yeah.
motor and dwarf. The shield of vigor, you can heal up to 10 hit points as a free action 3 times a day.
Nice.
3 times?
Yep.
Holy cow.
And the medal, the hero's medal,
Yep, here's heart.
you can go from prone to standing as a free action 3 times a day.
Oh my god. No movement cost?
None.
Jackie Chan.
Right?
Holy shit, dude.
Somebody needs a hero, right?
And I get knocked
Oh.
down, and I get up again.
I was
They're
gonna
never
say I want to
bring
call
me
him Sir
down.
Weeble because he don't fall down.
Yeah, I am. I'm a weeble. Dang. That's amazing.
So you have gathered in all of the treasures that were there and meant for you, and the last of the ghosts have dissipated.
Okay.
as a
I say
thing.
we leave.
You find a lot of charcoal.
I had a feeling.
You guys did a whole lot of damage in that room in a very short time.
Shit.
We didn't even set the place on fire. They did.
No, Iadu did.
I did.
Oh yeah, you did, right.
That was
Oopsie.
100% me, dude. I'll own that.
Sorry, they set me on fire.
Yeah, I call that necessary damage.
Yes.
It vaguely, I mean, you get the idea that this was a planning session of some sort, but everything is just mixed and mingled and destroyed, along with all of the remains of your zombies that are shuffling around. I forget how long they last, but
An
they're
hour.
yeah, they're working their way to being done.
I'm just let him fall.
Okay, they're done, and we're done.
Off to
So-
be mushroom food now.
Yep. So that is both of those areas. I'm presuming you're moving back into the area where you came up through the trap door,
Yep.
and then back down through the trap door to the garden.
Yep.
Okay.
If we're trying to leave undetected.
Okay. Again, you'll be wet, but whatever.
Yeah.
Back out through the fountain.
Oh. Point of order, sir.
Okay.
I believe Thea wanted to loot the offerings in the mushroom room. And
Yeah.
she's on mute, so I was sitting there watching her vibrate, going, but wait, treasure.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you saw that 'cause I did not realize I was on mute. Yeah, hold up.
Oh God.
She's going for treasure. I'm actually going to take bits of the mushrooms that we had dealt with earlier, and I'm going to start just kind of tossing a bunch of them back into the garden area, mostly the caps, because I know that's where the spores are. And I'll toss those back into the garden area and then just kind of put other bits inside my bag.
Okay, toss salad it is. I don't remember off the top of my head what was in those spaces.
Golden gems, but you didn't actually give up an amount. Just
No,
that
because
there
we
was.
kept yelling at you that this was a terrible idea.
On the way in. I did
Um,
say on the way out, it actually was not a bad idea.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's technically true.
I have that stuff written down. I need to find it. I will
Get the amounts.
get the
Later.
amounts to you. Let me make a note of that.
Yeah, because there are 3 of those altars.
Yeah.
You do still get in the one area, you do still get a weird feeling. Thea specifically, you're like, this one area, something's, you can't quite place a finger on it.
What area?
It was the was it not the lion, not the frog, the person, the room with the statue of the person.
Okay, well, Thea's gonna go over there, and then I'm going to call Elspeth. Or Elspeth and Azathan. Or, oh, hold on. I have to find which one's the person. There he is. Got him. And I also want to investigate. Because if it's making me feel weird, that's telling me there's probably something still there.
All right. DM, I'd like to make a religion check to see if this is someone I can recognize.
Go with that.
Can I assist and use the help action to give him advantage?
Yes.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Oh, because I have a +7. I figured.
You actually maybe let's switch this. I'll help
Oh.
you
Okay.
because I only have a +3 to the religion.
Yeah, let me do that then. Thank God for the advantage. So that's a 22.
Oh, wow.
Which is better than the natural 1 I just rolled.
Yeah.
That was the first roll.
You know, if we went for double owl bears, at least Yadu would be like, I'm not alone.
Yeah, that's exactly how I want to feel, is not alone and screwed. Thank you. I'd rather be the only one that has to suffer that fate. It is my lot in life after all.
As you're looking at it, you're running through all the stuff and you're kind of bouncing it back and forth with Azathan, and you're like, this is not any pantheon that you recognize. Like you're like, well, Nox, of course, it's huge, the homeland, You know a bunch of other ones that are just sort of regional,
Mhm.
and you know you found cultists, and this you're just like, this is not. I'm not. It's clearly an altar, but you don't know the pantheon. But
Hmm.
then you just had that whole thought process about the protection, the dome, this whole area not necessarily being it's not necessarily something that's always been part of where it currently is.
Hang on, I'm having trouble following that.
This place was brought from elsewhere.
Oh,
That makes
This-
a ton of sense to you. Dundon kind of says that based on the things.
mhm.
That makes a ton of sense. You have this hero figure holding this whole place like this as this statue, probably, right?
Yeah.
With a
Yeah.
heart that breaks. But that whole pose mirrors
Mhm.
the dome around the entire Terremoto district.
Huh.
This place may not be from here. None of it.
Ah,
Definitely not from here.
But now
yeah.
clearly it is here. And the longer it's here, the more the edges are starting to fray and fade. And it becomes its own place within the place where it exists now. But if it came from somewhere else, that would explain the difference in the language in the books.
Language. Yeah.
It would explain the difference in the pantheon, because now you're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. If this is one and those two statues are also altars, don't recognize either one of those either. The lion and the frog, you're like, no idea.
You know, that kind of ties in with the whole traveling god thing that we're dealing with.
A little bit.
Exactly. What were the stories that you've heard?
That he was locked away because he kept going and traveling between other worlds, and ultimately those worlds ended up getting destroyed.
Or potentially pieces of those worlds dragged along behind him, displacing across the multiverse.
Ew. Oh fuck.
So this
It's one of those fragments.
may have once been a fragment, and this entire world may be a collection of fragments pulled together and held together with chains around the prison, so he no longer does this.
Ah,
Oh.
fuck.
And they're busting the chains to get him out.
Bingo.
Ah.
Kill people.
Okay. Gestalt. Okay.
Yay!
Man, I like this world. It's where I keep my stuff.
Okay. With that epiphany, um, these just might be the remnants of another world or reality. Is removing is is this setup part of anything possibly holding something together?
No, if there was something that was being held together, your guess would be it would be held together with the chains at this point.
Okay.
Yep.
Or the hero that you just
Hi.
repaired.
So Thea's not going to kill us by taking these gems.
No, but now that you're looking at it, give me another religion roll with assistance on this particular statue.
Hmm.
Are we about to take a statue with us?
No, not again.
Way too big.
14.
You're like, I can't be certain. But if you had to have the most random guess, you're like, this could totally be luck. That could be this setup. Just the vaguest sense, you're like, this could be luck.
I like luck.
I'm having trouble following, and I
A
apologize.
pantheon, a deity
Of
A
luck.
deity of
of luck. Which could be why she's getting the willies over the whole thing.
Yeah, like
Oh.
Timora from the Forgotten Realms. Goddess of
Mm.
luck.
Don't anger the goddess of luck.
Yeah, you especially shouldn't anger a goddess of luck.
And
Okay, Thea. I know this is going to go against everything you stand for. I have a feeling we shouldn't touch these.
And why not?
Well, you know how you have a tendency to accidentally get stabbed in the finger with needles because you weren't paying quite that much attention?
Mm,
Less so now that you have your fancy Fisher gloves.
For now.
yeah.
There is a possibility that messing with this altar will make that worse.
I think I still want to take it.
Okay.
Because this is we figured it out. This is a mark of another pantheon, a pantheon that didn't exist here originally. There's also a possibility that the altars are still here. Some of that force still exists.
I'm
It
feeling
seemed-
lucky. I think it'll be fine. I feel it.
She's set in her ways, Elspeth. You'd have better luck.
This, or
Okay, I mean, if I can't
leaving this
convince you,
alone.
I am going to step away. That way, if a smiting occurs or a curse decides to fall, I won't be near you. I have told you my advice.
That's why I left before
I
you should-
cannot
you
help
He
finished
is
your
going to
thoughts.
roll the dice to see if I should take it.
Be bold. Take the stuff. What's the worst that could happen?
It's a plain 19 unless it's getting added any modifiers.
Okay.
Cats and dogs living together.
You all see as you're backing hastily away, you
Uh-huh.
see Thea go and roll some dice. She's like, yeah, I think I can take this. That looks like a winning roll to me.
Then we're taking it.
And that feeling goes away. You're good. You pocket
Can
all
lightning strike underground?
the... Yay!
Why is Kirby
Sorry.
involved?
expression.
Actually, sounds more like Navi at this point.
Then we are going to collect them all and go on our merry way.
That's totally a winning roll. Dig it. Okay.
Once again, Thea doing things that she should not and getting the fuck away with it.
Being rewarded for bad behavior.
Pure luck.
Yeah, Lady Luck indeed.
Good luck.
Oh, computer, stop doing this. Why is my computer being that way? Go away. Sorry, technical difficulty.
You're all right.
Better now. Okay. Out through the water again, up into the sheltered area where this water comes out
Mhm.
through. Wow, cast my memory back through a tunnel, cave,
Yeah, very narrow cave.
a very narrow split.
Mhm.
Who is the first one headed out?
Me.
Probably should be me because I think I have the most hit points at this point.
Yeah, but we were leaving you to your fate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, but
that's fair.
once you're out into the open area beyond, you can then
Oh, okay.
reorient yourself to
Oh,
who
okay.
goes through the little narrows first.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting back out into the sun first.
Well, I can do it.
Sure, be brave.
Let me hold on to your butts here for a second.
Hard to do that while I'm sitting, but I'll try.
Oh, why is this not working now?
Because you're on the wrong version of it.
Nope. Nope.
So you aren't trying to interact with the Zoom screen.
Nope. Wrong button. It helps if you hit the right button.
There we are.
Hey.
Back
Hey.
out
Welcome.
into the sunlight. That area over there where that, yes, exactly there. But now I will tell you that arrayed all. Wow, that's not coming out clearly at all.
No, you're green.
What are you
Let's,
drawing?
let's do this better. Why is it? Oh, boo! Fill in. Boo!
Control Z.
Boo! I should learn my controls better.
Probably.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Basically, all along here.
Yeah.
And all down here
Yep.
are troops.
Yay.
From
Um,
who?
They're at the doorway. Essentially here is this the looks like the scene of a great deal of fighting,
Oh.
and now it has landed in standoff world
Oh.
with all the troops out here. But if you recall, beyond your little murder hole hallway, that it was essentially it looked like a choke point where there was a guard station and where everyone had to kind of funnel through.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So the gang inside has clearly taken advantage of that. And you, as you recognize, you're like, wait, some of the guys were just kind of thuggish, but a bunch of the guys were like, they had that military look.
They'd
And
know how to hold a spot if they had to.
bingo.
Yep.
That spot looks like it's holding, but there are a crap load of troops out here.
It's a war of attrition. The gang will eventually lose, but they're
Yes.
going to make the soldiers work for it.
They're going to make them pay in time.
Now, what's the what amounts to a spot check for people?
Perception.
Perception. There you go.
Yep.
Give me perceptions. Anyone that's coming out and sneaking out into the daylight here,
Hey,
which
For
is basically
sure.
everyone.
Yeah.
17.
I got a
18.
16.
85.
How many?
25.
He could say 25. That's all right. You notice right away. The others of you, as soon as Thea goes, oh man, the others of you start to notice as well. All of these troops have uniforms that look vaguely Lithian, and they're all wearing green sashes with golden circles on them.
Oh,
Fuck.
Guess who's leading this?
That's the dipshit that was
Oh.
harassing people
Oh,
in the
that was
mayor's office.
Marco
Yeah.
Grumio.
Marco
Oh,
is
Marco.
right there in the midst of the troops.
He can't do that.
yes, he can.
Not legally.
That's legally doesn't matter if you're the Golden Circle. I'll remind you. What part of legal has been attached with the Golden Circle since we started this?
But I remember during our meeting, it was specifically like he couldn't do that.
Yeah,
He
and then
threatened to.
And then he decided, oh, wait, I'm with the Golden Circle. I do what I want because we're the people who enact justice.
Yep.
They get
Got
to
it.
play judge, jury, and executioner. Of course, they get to do whatever the fuck they want.
Justice is we do not want to be in their sights. We want to sneak our way out of
yes, if we can.
Well,
I
be
get
good.
the feeling.
we do have the ability to rappel down the side over at the blue squiggle.
That's
it.
true.
That
I
was
like
our
our
way
way
here. That can be our
in,
way
yeah.
out.
And
As-
if they do see it, we would have plenty of time to react.
As you're trying to move, you see him kind of do the hand waving. You can't really hear him from here. And you see a whole bunch of plant life from around the entrance start to reach in.
Oh, we should get out of here.
Do I recognize the spell?
It looks a lot like Entangle.
Yeah, all right. They've got that handled. So, fuck them. Let's go.
We should really go.
Let's go and let's go talk to the person in charge.
Yeah, getting back to the mayor before he does
Yeah.
is a good idea. Speaking of getting back before he does, let me double check something real quick. And that's that. Oh, that's right. Oh, damn. Oh, I can't wait until we get to take a long rest.
Or any rest at all.
Or any rest at all, but
Yeah.
specifically a long rest. Yeah.
I can't
nope.
wait till I stop bleeding.
What's that?
Can't wait till I stop bleeding.
Yeah.
Just ow, my ribs. Let's go. Because fuck that guy in particular.
Yep.
Well, we know how we made it here. So if we basically retrace our steps,
Yeah.
it's our best chance of being out of sight from everybody and get over there and rappel down.
I agree.
Bit of a chance while the
While
vines
they're
are
busy fighting.
Yeah. It should be distracting enough to keep people's attention.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move.
Okay. I need everyone to give me one dexterity roll for the rappelling down the cliff.
Is this acrobatics? Is this a save?
Acrobatics, just a gymnastics, whatever climbing thing.
Yep.
Don't roll a 1.
I'm fine. 15.
Dirty 20.
23.
Ooh.
10.
It's the boots.
Yadu, clunk, 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 clunk. I'm fine. Clunk out.
That's kind of what I do. I have all of the
22.
Theo,
Boom.
watch you go by. What are you doing?
boom, 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 boom.
There was a-
Would you fall more quietly? They're gonna hear
Right.
you.
Oh no,
If I could-
it's completely quiet. It's just painful.
If I could divert for just a second, I did that once in a session. I was in full plate, failed the slip stairs check
Oh.
and slammed into each wall on the staircase as I went down. Dudes down at the bottom, one on the perception. They didn't even blink.
Wow. Awesome.
So we make it back down this cliff face while they are busy fighting and hopefully finding an empty fucking tomb filled with dead bodies.
Yep.
And a repaired statue,
All
Which-
the dead things.
which
means-
actually worries me more because I have a feeling they're going to try and find the chain holding that to the prison, and that's the next target.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do we
Had a
get in front of that?
Are we about to kill some golden circles?
I hope so.
If it comes to it, it's gonna get messy.
Do we have
Let's get to the mayor or the local
Yeah.
authority.
If it comes to it, it's inevitable at this point. Besides, they have some notes on some very important things, and I will take it from them living or dead. So,
By the way,
Yeah.
did we ever kill off the mayor's sister or not? Was she one of
No.
the people in that big room? No?
I hope
We hope
not.
not.
Oh
We
no.
hope not. Let's continue to say we hope not.
Well, he wouldn't know if we did, so you know.
Exactly. We're not going to advertise it.
Nope, but
Unless
we
the
can
wizard-
absolutely blame it on fucknuts and the golden circle if necessary.
Marco, yeah.
Well, and doppelgangers, because if the mayor thinks his sister is a sister and not a doppelganger, then we're okay.
Ooh.
We couldn't have killed her. We only killed doppelgangers.
Pretty much.
Now I've got to find, where did that guy go? Tavio, there he is.
Hey, where's our bard friend?
And Leonardo is your quasi cat-like buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just
Oh.
about as trustworthy as a cat.
Meow.
All right, so you make it out there. It's a relatively uneventful. You get back down off of this little escarpment thing. You head back into the city itself. Let's see if we can do that again. Back to Terremoto.
If you like. Say hell yeah.
All right, back into town, and you head. Are you going to head back to the Gray Hermit, or are you going to try to go direct to the mayor?
Direct to the mayor.
Direct to the mayor. Do not pass go.
Okay.
Collect the rest of our pay,
Wow.
which is significantly more than $200.
I think I personally want to report the illegal attack happening.
I mean, yeah, that's included in our getting our pay.
Yeah, I mean, oh, by the way, we have some other information if you'd like it.
For a price.
I'm not going to extort him for the money. I'm just going to tell him it. By the way, here's this other stuff that's going on. No big deal. But somebody decided to say, fuck your particular legal precedent and do what they wanted to do anyways.
Yeah, Mondo over there took over the.
Okay.
Yes.
So you cross through the city.
Yep.
And you realize as you come in through the gates, through the
Mhm.
walls, nothing moves. Nothing
No
shakes.
gone.
That's good.
Yeah, we're no
Um,
longer carrying the thing that would make it happen.
Right. So it is very busy. There seems to be a lot going on, but none of it seems to be sort of your standard day-to-day. Like people are like moving very quickly about. There seems to be a certain amount of tension
Sounds like
imagine-
people know about the attack already.
Yeah, what's the military presence on the street?
More significant than it was.
Yeah, had a feeling.
I'd like to try and go like, I'm sorry, I wasn't out. What's going on?
You should probably go home, and they move on.
Oh. We're not getting in to see the mayor.
We might be able to get in to see the mayor.
Maybe.
I'll pull the damn
I'd like
boat.
to
if-
try.
I'll pull the damn boat myself if I have to.
Okay, as you head through, you cruise down around the arena, and you're headed back towards that main causeway that has all the fancy. This is your big processional kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because the mayor was out at Casa Solana,
Mhm.
out in the bay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All along that dock, all along that area, are all the troops with the green sashes.
Oh,
Oh, lovely. Either he's in cahoots or he's under siege.
it's either a coup or it's
Yep.
So
What's
is
it
this
look
something
like
that
up-
we're going to make our monkey and make it our circus?
Well, what does
Or
it
is
look like
it-
up at the Citadel? Because we've got that long causeway. What
Yeah,
can we see?
that is a beehive of activity, and there's a whole lot of green going on. Sashes being handed out.
oh,
Join the revolution! Join the revolution! Here's your button. Join the revolution.
oh. We need to go get the mayor. He got fucking coup d'etat.
You
Can
don't
we
know
get
that.
in there?
Do any,
We don't know that he
do any of you happen to recall what the sister's position was?
Head of the
She was-
military.
Yeah.
She was a military leader, wasn't she?
Mhm.
She
Yeah.
was. Hold
was the
on.
head of the guards.
Yeah, she was the head of the guards.
Bingo. Who's getting all the green sashes now?
The guards.
All the guards. All of your military veterans in this area, all of your Lithian troops are now wearing green sashes.
Oh, can I get a green sash?
No.
Easier to blend in if we did.
There's all right. We have amongst us a wizard, a dude who is actively anti-green circle. You, a thin, tiny rogue who looks nothing like anyone else, and a Yadu. There is no blending in for
and
us.
a Yadu.
I have massive many faces.
Yes.
I can change my appearance.
That's you. The rest of us, however,
I look normal.
for once.
I'm vaguely a Yadu shaped.
I mean, you're trying to tell me anti-dwarven?
What's that?
Are you trying to tell me they're anti-dwarven?
They got a problem with
Actually,
dwarves in this place.
the
I mean, I could just keep changing my appearance to the different people in the temple, and they wouldn't realize it.
Let's
Get
see
us
if we can
5 or
talk
6
to the mayor.
sashes.
Let's hope we can talk with the mayor. And also, I guess it would have helped if we got a description of the mayor's sister before we left.
Yeah,
You
it's
should have thought of
Probably
that
would have gotten
beforehand.
one. We're
No,
not
it's pro-
stupid.
Well, I was going to say we weren't after her, so it probably was not germane to our situation.
No, we were
Yeah.
just trying to get in there and fix the problem.
Right. And I think we're better off not knowing, because that means when I put a blade through somebody, I'd have plausible deniability that I killed his sister.
That's reasonable.
They attacked us. If I recall correctly, which Elspeth would.
No, I jumped in the fray and actually retributed strike them well ahead of time. So technically we're the aggressor. So I'm a murderer, but we knew
Well,
that. So let's just move
technically-
on.
Tomato, potato. It's
To
the
be
same thing.
if what happened was Thea opened a door badly, and then everyone got really angry, and after that, people died. That's
Yes.
You know, that happens quite often.
yeah,
Around us, yes.
Yeah, the whole people dying thing, or you opening doors badly thing.
Eh,
To
All right, let's see if we can get a boat.
the mayor.
If not, you
Yeah.
can always water.
Yeah.
oh, or we could actually swim over because I have that thing where as long as you guys are with someone, well, someone has to make me swim. But I
Uh-huh.
can provide air.
I can breathe underwater.
I would
Yeah,
need
again,
both
the
kind
whole
of-
pressure thing. Yeah,
I can
breathing
swim. Thea can't.
that's
That's
reasonable.
but if someone can like make Thea swim or like drag her along, you'll have air
Someone's
because
gonna
I get a
learn today.
radius of air pocket.
Stick a motor in her butt, ride her like a boat.
Oh, it's like the what is it? The Incredibles, the
Yeah.
I was thinking
woman.
about
Elastic
that.
Girl
Goes over-
Dash,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
The improvised
Awesome.
super family boat. Anyway,
Good
let's see if we
reference.
can negotiate for a boat.
As you get down into the dock area, it becomes exceedingly clear they are turning everyone away. As a matter of fact, you don't really have any firm grasp of Lithian Navy, but it looks a whole lot like even if you got a boat, you wouldn't be going far. There looks like there's some kind of blockade across the mouth of this bay.
Is it separating
include
Casa
or-
Solana or is it
It's actually inclusive of it.
okay.
Okay.
As you are you're all sort of moving around the edges of this crowd trying to figure your way in, and you hear
Is
As
it
you-
turtle?
as you look around, you see Leo hissing and waving.
I'm gonna go to Leo.
You can't be down here.
What's happening?
The Golden Circle has decided they are going to solve the problem.
We did it already.
You clearly see the shocked look, and he's like, we should go.
Yes.
Yes.
I should go.
He is actually attempting to lead you away towards the Gray Hermit.
I'm not gonna say no. We go.
I think at this stage, yeah.
Okay, so as you move further away from the docks and the Citadel, things calm down a little bit more. By the time you get all the way out to the Gray Hermit, things are real quiet. He brings you in. You all sit down. He's like, I really thought that Tavio wouldn't cave to this, but he did.
On what grounds?
What happened?
He is saving himself.
Color me shocked. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
This is a solid, positive political move for him. His sister is removed from power. The Golden Circle provides security. And he comes out of it looking as if he has cleaned up all of the problems from this nefarious gang. I don't suspect having you show up again and muddying the waters would go over well.
Fuck.
But our payment.
We're not getting it. The only payment we're getting is a knife in the back.
I have some thoughts of. Never mind.
Your best bet would be to make yourselves scarce.
Yeah, we can't kill that many. Not yet.
If anything, we have to go back to the bend
We're gonna have to go
and
back
to
to
the-
Bend.
and to the tower.
Yeah, if we
And the
get back
bank.
into Lithia proper, we should be isolated from this.
Not quite. I will remind you, the Golden Circle has an entire island to themselves there.
Yeah, but they're only taking they can only take over this district with the authority what was it Tavio can give them. Tavio can't tell them to move into the other Lithian districts. They wouldn't accept it.
No, that's true, but they
If-
also generally have an long time established presence here in Lithia. That, and again, I will remind you, extrajudicial behavior is not outside their rule book.
No, I'm aware of that. It's just that they can't mobilize a force to take over all of Lithia that quickly. They only have they've been given permission to operate in this district. Clearly, looking at Leo confirmed that.
Speculatively, we weren't even there we weren't even there for a day, and this happened.
And they could have set up the same sort of thing in every district.
Lithia's stubborn enough not to accept that.
Lithia
I
is
would know.
stupid
Yeah.
and stubborn.
Yeah, no, Elsbeth has it absolutely correct. That's a political thing that,
Okay.
from the Trakal point of view, they're like, oh no, these guys are a pain in the ass. They're not giving up anything that easy.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
This
Yeah,
is
no.
this is a localized issue,
All right.
but it does have a clearly dampening effect. Leo actually tells you what they've done effectively is using their authority, have co-opted the Lithian regulars that are in this area. The troops are not actually Golden Circle. They're just all being sort of that whole I deputize you to work with
We'd
our
be killing
authority.
innocents at this point.
What's that?
Oh,
Yeah.
We would be killing innocents at this point and not actually any Golden Circle members.
Correct.
Yep.
so we have two guaranteed targets. Tavio and what was his name? Marco?
Marco.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
We
fucker.
can't do anything now. Best thing we can do right now is get out. We solved the problem we needed to solve. We get back out
Leo
of
will
this
remember.
district.
We'll remember this, don't get me wrong.
Tavio,
I'm just wondering what they're gonna make worse while we're gone.
I know.
Tavio's moving up the political structure. This is going to be seen as a positive move for him.
Well, it'll be seen as a positive thing when he sees us one day.
This
Well, if we can get back to the tower and we can
yeah, let's get back to Lithia proper, outside of the
if
ceremony
it's from
district.
the
And should Leo
Yeah,
come
you guys
with
have
us?
to go to the
'Cause-
bank.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from guilt by association, should Leo come with us?
Oh,
Is it even safe?
Leo's staying here because this is. Think of all the things I could write.
Guys, people are afraid of crazy. He'll be fine.
Gotcha.
You know, there's a group you should go and that may really be interested in your work. It's called the Dead Poet Society. Be careful, not stupid. Yeah.
yeah.
And thus was born the first war correspondent.
All right, let's get our stuff. Let's move.
Let's
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, make like a bakery truck and haul buns.
Yeah.
That's a new one on me.
I like that one.
Yeah, make like a sheep herder and get the flock out.
Oh, they're only gonna get worse from here.
They are. I've got 100 of them.
Hey Theo, we could make like a baby and head out.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Like, go
that
through the
doesn't
door?
apply to me.
Yeah, you want to go true to door or true to window?
That expression specifically does not apply to me.
Yep.
Oh. God damn it.
Let's move.
Yeah, let's
Before
get
we
out of
get-
here before
yeah,
the
this is
rest of
what-
us take more psychic damage.
Yeah, this is what we get for trusting the power of friendship. Let's roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Back to
Okay.
Bend first.
Oh yeah.
You actually are able to move relatively freely still. This is not a lockdown by any means. This is just everything has been sort of stirred up and turned upside down, but the main focus of this is still not the city itself. So you don't have any problems getting out through the gates and headed back to Bend. Getting back around over there is relatively easy, and from there back to the city proper, not a problem at all.
We should stop in and let our company know that, hey, the Terremoto District is having a change of management in case they need to be concerned about that.
And any questions about us need to be never heard of them.
Mhm.
Or since they would absolutely go, okay, let me check your paperwork, because we do have our names on the paperwork. They fucked off in that direction.
There we go.
Oh, but what do you mean they went off in that direction?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
If it comes to that, yeah.
Altus kind of, you guys get in there and you start talking about all this stuff, and Altus kind of gives you this like sad, pitying look. He's like, you don't need to worry. I've done this for years.
Oh, good.
I just want to let you know the
hold
Gold
on.
Circle's made a big move.
Look, you know what? I want to come back to that because I want to know what you mean, but we don't have time for that right now. Good luck. We'll be back later. We'll be in touch.
Before you're even out the door, he's calling for people. He's like, you run here. I need the message to this person. This load is changing. You run here. He's already on it. As soon as you told him.
Beautiful.
There's a reason we pay him in Hook Hill well. Okay.
You got it.
They know what they're doing.
Okay. Back to Lithia, back to the headquarters.
Back to the tower.
You headed back to, well,
Let's not go to the tower yet.
Do you want to
you
rest
have-
up before you go to the tower?
That's true. Let's go home. How's that?
Yeah.
Change back into my city clothes.
I do have a quick side note now that we're out of immediate potential crisis. Did we pay the late fees for the house yet?
Yeah, we did. That was
We
the
did.
worst thing
I
did.
could not remember. I could not
Yeah,
remember.
we are good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
no,
I got to that point on the recording listen, but it wasn't mentioned that it had been solved yet.
Yeah,
No,
that
we had
was-
to solve that.
Yeah.
we weren't going to be allowed in until those were paid. That was solving problems with my second favorite superpower, the power of money. So
Yes. Side note, Divergent. Did you see Justice League?
have not yet.
Okay, there's one part where someone looks at Bruce Wayne and goes, "What's your superpower again?" He goes, "I'm rich."
Very well done.
Fair enough. Shit. Yeah, let's go back home.
Back to your home. This
You need
is
a
your
nap.
opportunity, as it is fairly late in the day at this point. By the time you get there, you are wiped out. You're exhausted.
Long rest.
Long rest time.
Yay!
Thank God.
That will give you all of your experience points from previous sessions and the one from the experience points from the Clay Golem session. All of
Yes.
that comes in. You should level up.
Yes.
So you can take care of all of that, all of the bits that go along with it. And I believe, given the massive experience, I believe you're actually really close to 9.
Ooh.
I don't know what the next level
I will check
threshold
the
is.
thresholds. Hang on, I got my book right in front of me.
Please and thank you.
No.
And unless I'm reading it wrong, 9 should be 48.
Good.
Oh Jesus, really?
Wow.
Let me see. Oh my God, yeah, you're right.
Santa Maria.
We've almost double leveled.
How far up how far away are you from that?
47,
We're
620.
380 experience away from level 9.
Correct.
Excellent.
All right,
That's-
there you go.
Do you just want us to double level now, or
You know
No,
what?
No.
Yes. to 9.
Just set us to 4,800.
Yep. 4,800. Go to 9.
Oh boy.
This is what we get for fighting outside of our weight class?
Yep. You guys
Yep.
have been throwing the heavy punches.
Yeah, we were punching above our weight and doing things that were likely to end in our deaths.
Horrific
Our
deaths.
bloody demise.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It does, however, mean that, you know, now I'm gonna have a whole selection of things that I'm like, ooh, look how much they can take now.
The
Yes.
escalation die goes even further.
Yes.
I'm
Wrong
gonna
system,
dial it up.
Holden.
It goes to 11.
The escalation die exists in all systems, whether we like it or not.
Oh, our proficiency bonus went up to 4.
Hey, look
Just
at
now
that.
it went up to 4.
Oh, Christ on a cracker. Okay. It's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to. I'm gonna make a note.
Actually, as we're chatting, I think I am going to stop the recording here.
Excellent.